If you wanted to buy a well-built Wear OS smartwatch, you only had some limited options. One of them has been Fossil with its highly successful Gen 5 smartwatches. However, everything changed with the launch of Galaxy Watch 4. Now there is a new contender in the town for the title of Best Wear OS smartwatch. So which one is better smartwatch? Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 or Fossil Gen 6? Let's find out in this Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 versus Fossil Gen 6 video. First, let's start with the build and design of both watches. Fossil Gen 6 is an update to the previous Gen Fossil Gen 5, and that's why Gen 6 watch doesn't have a radical difference in the design. It still has 3 buttons on the sides like all the Fossil watches. The upper and lower buttons are customizable and can be programmed to open different apps. Compared to that, the Watch 4 features only 2 buttons on the side which act as back and menu buttons. You can get both the watches in 40 and 44mm sizes. There are some differences between the straps used by Fossil and Samsung. Watch 4 series uses a 20mm strap in both 40mm and 44mm watch models. Compared to that, the 44mm variant of Fossil uses a 22mm strap, and the 40mm Fossil Gen 6 variant uses an 18mm strap. Talking about the weight, Fossil Gen 6 weighs around 43 grams, which is high compared to 25.9 grams weight of Watch 4. So if you prefer lightweight watches, then Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 is the way to go. One more thing that makes Samsung's case stronger is the fact that it meets the military grade MIL STD 810G standard, so it won't be easy to damage the watch as well. The display is what can make or break a smartwatch, and I am happy to tell display on both the watches is pretty good. Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 features a 1.2-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 396 by 396. On the other hand, Fossil Gen 6 features a higher 416 by 416 resolution and a bigger 1.28-inch display. So in terms of display, I would say that Fossil Gen 6 has an upper hand. On smartphones, the processor race has almost ended, but that's not the case with smartwatches. They are still quite underpowered and power hungry, and that's why I can say with great confidence that Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 here is the clear winner. It is powered by Exynos W920, which is a 8nm dual-core 1.18 GHz Cortex A55 processor. It is specially designed for wearables by Samsung. On the other hand, Fossil uses Snapdragon 4100 Plus. It is slightly upgraded version of 12nm Snapdragon 4100 chipset. This Plus series chipset ensures that the main processor isn't used for mundane day-to-day tasks like step tracking. And I would say that it's a welcome improvement, but still Snapdragon has a long way to go. Hopefully the next gen Snapdragon W5 Plus chipset will be better than what currently Qualcomm has to offer. Another area where Fossil Gen 6 falls behind is the RAM and storage. Fossil Gen 6 comes with 1GB of RAM and 8GB of onboard storage. Watch 4 on the other hand comes with 1.5GB of RAM and 16GB of onboard storage. So in the specs department, Watch 4 definitely has an upper hand. This brings us to the sensors that help in powering the various functions on the watch. I will put all the sensors available on both watches on the screen right now. As you can see, Fossil Gen 6 lacks the ability to take an ECG test, and it also doesn't have bioimpedance analysis that can track your muscle mass and body fat. So if those features are important for you, then this might not be the watch you are looking for. Similarly, Fossil hasn't launched Gen 6 smartwatch that supports cellular like Watch 4. Wear OS has been one of the biggest USP for Watch 4 and Fossil Gen 6 watch. However, Fossil Gen 6 is still running on Wear OS 2.3, which is outdated to say the least. More and more developers are targeting Wear OS 3.0 instead of older versions of OS to develop apps. It means some apps no longer work on Wear OS 2.3. Fossil had promised Wear OS 3 update for some time in mid-2022, and here we are with no Wear OS 3. Update in sight. However, Fossil has started making a companion app for its new Wear OS 3 update, so it should land soon. However, it's a year-old watch, and at this point this doesn't exactly look good on them. So unless you don't use a lot of smart features on your watch, I would recommend going with the Watch 4. According to Samsung, Watch 4 lasts 40 hours on a full charge, and Fossil claims a full charge will last 24 hours in the Gen 6 watch. During my review, I found the 44mm Watch 4 variant to last me around 1.5 days, which is good for Wear OS standards. Fossil Gen 6 would only last you 18 to 20 hours on a full charge. Fossil has tried to solve this issue with the fast charger. The magnetic charger Fossil provides can charge your watch to 80% within 30 minutes. Samsung offers a 5-watt charger that takes 2 hours to charge. It turns out Watch 4 is the better watch if you don't mind One UI and Samsung's bloatware. And if you do mind it but won't have an issue running dated OS, then Gen 6 could be a great option as well. However, it will have a dated OS, lack features like ECG, and we have yet to see how the Fossils watch perform with Wear OS 3.0 installed. So given that both the watches have the same price, you might just as well go with Watch 4. It's well tested at this point and should also get update on time. So guys, that was it from me today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Wearholic. I will be coming out with reviews, tutorials and comparison videos like these in the future.